Right, legends, update 2. So it is now 20 past 4 on Saturday, which is the first day of Midland helicopters, RC helicopter scale flying. There are 42 scale helicopters here. So if you want to see some amazing models, then come pay us a visit down here. Either today, there's still plenty of time left, or tomorrow. I would advise tomorrow though. And the reason for that, quite simply, is that it's bloody windy here today, and as a result, only very few brave individuals have taken their machines up into the sky. Clearly that does not include me. So a bit like fishing, I'm here, I'm set up, my rods are out, and I've got no hope of getting a bite. The good thing, of course, RC helicopters is that, well, my fish are around the corner, and I know I can catch one, but probably not until tomorrow. Wind, you should never wait for there to be a calm day before you fly. You need to get used to flying in wind. But the trouble with scale helicopters, particularly some of the size of helicopters that are here at this event, is that a lot of these are powered via jets or turbines. They are 8th quarter, they are 8th, 5th or 5th scale size helicopters. They are massive. And it's not the wind. It's not constant wind that's an issue. The issue is gusts, because for every push, there is a lull. And a lot of these guys here, very experienced in flying scale helicopters, and they set their systems up for not the same as the majority of us who fly pod and boom, where we have plus or minus, say, 12 degrees or whatever. These guys fly with very little negative, sometimes 3, 4, 5 degrees being the most, some of these big machines. Purely simply because otherwise they can't get them down. You know, once their forward momentum happens, they're so big with translational lift that they just want to get higher and higher. So when you have this lull in wind and you're flying a jet helicopter, the helicopter just sinks, and there's very little positive pitch that these guys have to get out of it. So they fly low and slow, and you know that's not really what they're here to do. You know, they want to fly their scale helicopters, you know, not far and wide, but certainly high and you know, in scale. And gusts like this just don't work. Now look, in scale size, the sort of winds that we're facing here would be like the eye of the Jupiter storm, trying to, you know, fly something in that, you know, at scale size. So, you know, it would be hundreds of miles an hour, this sort of wind, these gusts. So clearly they're not going to fly in that in real life, and they don't do that in scale either. So you know what? We're sitting around waiting.